Good morning, folks. Meteorologist Jim Howard here with you on this Sunday morning, 9 a.m. It's early, a little chilly out there, cloudy, not wet for the most part yet, not completely dry. We've got a few raindrops dancing around. Light raindrops this morning, hit and miss, more misses than hits. So most of you are going to be rain-free for the most part until we hit about 1, 2 o'clock. And then we'll flip the switch, the rain overspreads the area, and once it settles in, it'll stick around for about 12 hours. So whenever that rain starts in your area, generally more in it than out of it for a 12-hour run. So if we start at 2 p.m. till about 2 a.m. If things kick off a little early, midday through about midnight, it's a 12-hour window of a pretty good rain coverage as we get in. So I'm going to start you off. We'll take a look at some live cams for you across the area. First, the radar. Let me pop that out. There it is. And again, there's nothing real heavy on there right now. Generally, I would say relatively light precipitation from the Roanoke River, let's call it. Good morning, Pam, over on Facebook. From the Roanoke River northward, maybe let's just say north of Highway 2 or 64. 64 runs from Roanoke Island through Columbia, up towards Cresswell, Plymouth, Williamston, Tarboro, Rocky Mount, and then westward to Raleigh. So along that corridor and points north, few sprinkles. I wish I had taken those arrows off there. Everything is moving from west to east. Let's think of it that way. My arrow is showing the direction of movement. So that area that you see now to the north, that'll kind of push out, and then we'll get a lull. And that's just a few sprinkles up there. Most of us are dry right now. We'll get a lull until probably 1, 2 o'clock before things start getting more active. So underneath the clouds, it's 48 right now. Grifton, my neck of the woods, southern Pitt County. Grifton is that little cluster of buildings just about in the center of the shot there. Already near 50. I think we'll hit a 60 today, or near 60, most of us. Washington, you're at 49. A little west wind at 5 to 10. That'll become more southeasterly on the wind today and hold near 10, give or take. Outside the studio, it's 46 jacket-worthy degrees. And again, take the umbrella if you're going to be headed out for the day. You'll be needing it later. Those winds showing calm, but that'll pick up a little bit. Down on the coast this morning, good morning, Morehead City. Sanitary restaurant cam, the air temp 51, little 5 on the winds. The feels like temp not an issue, unless you get well to the north. Maybe subtract 5 off the air temp. New Bern, not bad. Clouds, yes. Rain, nope. Winds calm. And again, near 50 out the door. This is very doable this morning. I always look at my weekends as, can I get outside and get some stuff done? And this morning you can through midday. So you've got maybe a, 9 a.m.? I would say a 4-hour window or so to get some outdoor stuff done. All right, headlines for the day. Generally, clouds in the morning. Rain arrives this afternoon. And again, we drive that high close to 60, which is close to normal. Upper 50s this time of the year. Near seasonable. Southeast wind at about 10 or so, we'll call it. Yeah, movie day, Pam, I agree. Well, the afternoon more so. Get some stuff done early and then kind of settle in later. You can see those clouds thickening and those few light raindrops scooting through to the north, but quiet again through about 1, 2 o'clock. There's your air temps. I don't see any 50s. Let me pull my banner off there. See, we can see all the cities. Give me a sec. We'll go over here. Any 50s, Jacksonville? No. 51 Beaufort. Hatteras showing 51. Let's call it 47 maybe on average as I scan those numbers out the door. And again, adding 10 to 15 on the numbers. And the model's not going to reflect my 60 I'm forecasting. So when I roll this clock, we're watching clouds, precipitation, and temps. 3 different variables. So a lot of data on this graphic. The clock's going to roll. When it stops moving, check the time. All right. Wait for it. There it goes. Here's 3 p.m. So we go through lunchtime fairly quiet. Should have put a stop point at midday. 2, 3 o'clock, the rain kind of builds in. Post lunchtime today. You could probably get an outdoor lunch in or go out for lunch, most of us, before the rain gets in. And then we're kind of in the rains, hanging at the house, watching the Olympics or a movie, as Pam said, whatever suits you. Maybe doing some house cleaning. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, wet, wet, wet. Air temps generally back into the 50s as the sun sets, maybe 40s by 9, 10 o'clock. So that rain continues. Remember I said a 12-hour window, midday to midnight-ish, or 2 p.m. to 2 a.m.-ish. Watch as I get you to midnight, 2 a.m., things starting to wind down. Some heavier rain on the coast later tonight, pre-sunrise. By the time the sun's coming up, everything is gone. I mean, long off the coast by 6, 7 a.m. Clouds are going to hang in. It'll take some time to get the clouds out tomorrow. A little chilly in the morning, some low to mid 40s early Monday morning. Those of you headed back to work. Some of you may be off for President's Day tomorrow. I don't know if that's a federally observed holiday or not. Into the afternoon, clouds start to break, highs. I think low 50s, although the model says I'm too warm with that, but I think we'll get there tomorrow. If we don't, we won't miss it by much. Clouds finally shake out as the sun sets into tomorrow night. That's a little fog on the map Tuesday morning. Should be okay. Chilly, mid 40s starting Tuesday, and we get back into the afternoon. Let the warming begin. Tuesday afternoon, I think we'll make low 60s or reach the low 60s. We won't build them, but the thermometer should reach the low 60s Tuesday afternoon. That looks good. Sunny skies. By Wednesday, I'll throw another 10 on those numbers for you guys. Rainfall, add it all up. Today, tonight, most of this comes in that 12-hour window, a little bit before and after maybe. I see an inch of rain here, give or take. I think those numbers, if anything, might be a little bit low. A needed inch of rain, again, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m.-ish, give or take. And somebody might hit 2 inches out near the coast before it's all said and done. Again, out of here by sunrise tomorrow. Here's your afternoon with the rain coming in later, flirting with 60 on the thermometer, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. That wind right now is pretty light, but it'll come around to the southeast or so at about 10 later today. I'll show you those winds real quick. Generally coming up out of the west right now. There's the low. All right, and those winds will gust tomorrow, maybe 20, 25. A windier north flow tomorrow. That's the cooler numbers. That's a wet area of low pressure staying south of us. That means the warm down there stays south of us. All right, Barb saying, glad to see you're getting more weather again down there. Coming up into Pennsylvania, Barb up there in Penny. You'll get some rain up there, but not much. Stays mostly south of you guys. Wisconsin checking in. Patty, good morning over in Kansas City. How's the weather over there, Patty? I'm sure it's a little colder than it is here. We're going to be 60 today. Again, that rain tonight kicks out. The sun comes up tomorrow morning. Rain's pretty much done. This model's a little slower to get the rain out, but I really think by 7 a.m. tomorrow we should be dry. That low kicks out to sea. A little colder push Monday night, and then watch to the west. Speaking of Kansas City, look at that warmer air building back there. You'll be getting warmer over the central U.S. I talk like I've got a national audience, but we do have Patty over there. Warmer air coming in next week, and that'll be us as well. Watch that head eastbound. Tuesday, we're hitting the 60s here, and then I think Wednesday, we'll start seeing some 70s. How about that? Some 70s here in February from Wednesday, Thursday, probably Friday as well. That's Thursday afternoon. Maybe a raindrop or two. Most of the data says better rain chance comes in Fridays, Saturdays. That front gets a little closer. We may chill down behind that front late next weekend. See my Sunday 52? That's behind that cold front. So watching some rain working in here late week. There's today's 80 to 90% today tonight. And then tomorrow, more clouds than I've got there. I meant to beef that cloud up, but no rain tomorrow. A breezy 53, back to the 60s Tuesday, and then the 70s, bringing smiles to a lot of faces. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from a foot of snow, it was 2 weeks ago now, to 75. That's eastern North Carolina. Rain chance Friday, Saturday, 30, 40%, lingering into Sunday as well. That rain timing will be shifting around a bit. The percentages will go up and down a bit. Again, when you see that late next week, your brain should think rain chance coming late weekend, colder air behind it, ahead of the rain warm up. That's what I'm trying to depict there without getting too specific. The Pirate game on Wednesday, by the way, Pirate fans. All right, so it's a pretty good 8-day. We need the rain, and we'll get it. I think most of us should put an inch, maybe a little more in the rain gauges through the day into the overnight tonight. And then a little too lazy in here. Then we get good tomorrow as the clouds clear out. So trying to ease the drought a little bit. No big thunderstorms. They're getting big thunderstorms on the Gulf Coast, severe storms, maybe a tornado down there. That's not coming up here. I'm going to sing a different story with a storm like this once we get into March. Still a little early for that. And no wintry precip. So we're avoiding the two main impactful elements with a nice shot of needed rain later today, tonight. Stay dry. Next week looks good. Enjoy that warm-up coming in. We'll be back tomorrow morning, Gigi and I, for What's Brewing at 7 a.m. as we kind of get back into our normal groove. Have a good day out there. Watch for the rain coming in later today. Da, da, da.